Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. This literally dropped, I think, yesterday, and I really have to talk about it because I'm a huge fan of this property. Well, as you know, Jordon Vogt-Roberts, and I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correctly, he created a successful Kong Skull Island movie. It's part of the MonsterVerse universe, and it is great. Awesome job. Very fun. The characters, we couldn't care less, but the monsters and the action were supreme. And guess what? He's working on a new franchise, apparently. Talking to IGN at San Diego Comic-Con, he mentioned something about Metal Gear Solid. That's right, Metal Gear Solid, the series, the Konami's hit series that was created by Hideo Kojima. That one. He's going to make the film adaptation of it. This is what he had to say. He said that there was a Metal Gear book on an executive's desk, and I was like, I want to do that. Do you have that? And they said, you can't do that. But that did not stop him, because he went after it again. He wasn't ready to give up. So he spent the next 3 months putting together a Bible, showing off that he's a true fan, nerd of Metal Gear franchise, and he discussed how other video game adaptations just didn't quite work because he is a true fan and he's ready to bring that active experience of a game into the passive experience of watching a film. He even noted at the conclusion of his Bible that I don't care if any of those ideas and you do not hire me. All I want in my life is to see a great Metal Gear movie. Apparently that paid off, and Sony eventually hired him to direct the forthcoming adaptation, and he says, I can almost guarantee you there is not a single person in this town that knows more about this franchise and that it means more too, he noted. I might beg to differ because I'm sure there's a ton of us fans who really love this franchise and know it to heart and know every single conspiracy and theory that has brought up. I may not be one of those people, but I am a huge fan. I played the first Metal Gear back when it was the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, and it had Kyle Reese or Michael Biehn on the cover. After that, I kind of went away. I didn't have the other system, didn't have Metal Gear 2, didn't have the other Metal Gears, but once Metal Gear Solid came back on the PS1, I was hooked. I was totally hooked to the Solid Snake trilogy, all the way up to Guns of the Patriots, and the last one was okay at best. I wish it had more of a story, but I understand Hideo Kojima left the project or was fired, and so a lot of those story elements might have been lost. But up until that point, up to Guns of the Patriots, it was an incredible, awesome journey, and ripe for a Metal Gear franchise movie, because it really plays out like a film. It's got, especially the newer ones, has a Harry Gregson Williams score. It really shown the potential of being a Hollywood adaptation when it came out in Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and they really adopted some of the Michael Bay type films where Michael Bay had The Rock. They kind of adopted that aspect into this game. And yes, David Hayter probably will not reprise his role as Solid Snake, but I've got someone that is particularly interesting, to say the least. This fan took this image of Nomad Captain America in Infinity War poster and he made this out of it. That looks incredibly awesome. That really embodies Solid Snake to the core, the mullet and all. And when I first saw that Nomad Captain America, that was my first thought. That was my first thought. I was like, man, he looks like Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid 2. And he really does. It's almost perfect casting, probably too perfect to actually land a role. But I don't know, with a name like Chris Evans, I think that would be great. Back in the day, it was Russell Crowe. That movie didn't happen. Then it was Christian Bale. That movie didn't happen. Will we finally get a Metal Gear Solid movie worthy worthy of the entire Konami's franchise, worthy of Hideo Kojima's eyes, worthy of the Metal Gear franchise, the Metal Gear fans' eyes, and will hit star Chris Evans. Let me know what you think about Metal Gear, the Metal Gear franchise, and a possible Metal Gear film adaptation by Jordon Vogt-Roberts, maybe starring Chris Evans. I don't know. Maybe that's me just hopelessly hoping that it will happen. Alright guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.